everyone, my name's Catherine and welcome to Purposeful Fridays. Today I wanted to talk about risk and the fear of taking risks. Personally, I believe we've become an incredibly risk-averse society, and that simply means we fear to take risk. But yet we take risks every day. From the moment we decide to get out of bed, every time we jump in our car, we're taking a risk. Every time we cross a busy intersection, we're taking a risk. We're taking risks, calculated risks, every day. But some of these risks seem to be acceptable. We don't even think about them anymore. How often do you think about the risk associated with crossing a road or getting in your car anymore? You don't. You just accept the risks associated with those. But when it comes to bigger things in life, far more important things that could actually impact our lives in such a positive way, we become scared of the risk or perceived risks associated with doing those things. I want you to think about, what has the fear of risk stopped you from achieving or doing in your life? Something that you knew would make you more successful or happier or more content. How did you actually determine the risks associated with that activity or that decision? Where did you get your information or your facts about what risks might happen? But more importantly, the likelihood that they would happen. Because it's the likelihood of a risk happening that is actually the important component of that decision making. The majority of our risk judgments or risk assessments are actually unreasonable. They're based on fear and untruths and not facts and reality. And I want to give you a really good example, a couple of good examples. One is travel. Who wouldn't want to travel the world and experience other amazing cultures? And maybe there was a time when you did want to travel and you were excited and it was your long life dream, and then a terrorist attack occurred. And so all you saw in the media and all the politicians were talking about was the increase in terrorism in our world. That creates a lot of fear. It also unrealistically heightens the perceived risk of terrorism occurring. If you make your decision not to travel because of all of this opinion that you're being exposed to, instead of actually looking at the real risk, looking at the facts of the likelihood, the statistics behind that event occurring, you'd probably make a very different decision instead of listening to all the hype that's going on around you. Another perfect example is maybe you had an opportunity for a job promotion, or you wanted to change jobs and go into another industry or another organisation, but there was a lot of talk about economic downturn and recessions, and it was all doom and gloom. That kind of talk in the media and the talk from our leaders would put a little bit of fear into you. Maybe this isn't the right time to be changing jobs. Maybe I'll just stay where I am right now until the economy improves. But maybe that was just all hype because there was some form of policy or bill that the party wanted to get through government. Did you actually look at the facts? Did you get advice from people that actually understand how the economy works? Quite often our perceived risks are nowhere near the truth. So this Purposeful Friday, I want you to ask yourself, where do you get the information and the facts you need to assess risk appropriately before you make those big decisions in life? I'd love to hear your feedback and read your comments, and I'd love you to subscribe to the channel. Till next time.